What am I saying? All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the building tonight, live right here on YouTube, man. We are one of the realest and genuine sports podcasts in the YouTube sports community. We are the Real to Sports Podcast, man, and welcome to another episode of Sports to Talk About, man. Last night, we crowned new NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets, man. So me and the podcast panel are going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat, man, as the 2023 NBA season comes to an end. So we're here, man. We're here. We're ready. I got the questions, and they got the answers. And the show starts right here on the Real to Sports Podcast. Thank you so much for being here with us on this Tuesday night, wherever in the world you are right now. This is the part where I beg. This is the part where I beg for a thumbs up, man. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up for the show, man. And you newcomers, hit that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for all notifications, man. Any topics you guys want the podcast panel to talk about, go to our website, man, at realtosports.com, and follow us on Twitter at Real to Sports, and also join our group, sports group on Facebook, and it's called the Real to Sports Group. Now, without further ado, man, allow me to introduce you guys to the NWO of the YouTube sports community. The NWO of the YouTube sports community, man, they are the very talented Real to Sports Podcast panel. Down in the 504. 504 is in the building. That's my man right there. 504 representing.
What to do, baby?
Yes, sir. That's my man right there. There you go. Representing the black and gold, man. One time.
Always.
One time and undefeated in the Super Bowl. The New Orleans Saints.
Hey, about to be 2 times coming soon to a city near you. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna argue with you, man. DC4, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, and he is back. My man, GC.
Yes, sir.
GC.
I look a little rough right now, but that's cool. It's like,
oh, man, we know you the flyest man in the land, baby. We ain't worried about that.
Oh, come on now. You know me. Know how I get down.
You already know, baby. Representing America's team. We them boys. Oh, with that prolific star. They are the 5-time Super Bowl champion. They are the Dallas Cowboys. We pulled them out this weekend, man. It's my fishing partner, ladies and gentlemen. And do not cross the street, man. Wall Street is in the building. What up, Wall Dog?
What's going on, everybody? Glad to be here. Coach, host, I'm getting that itch, man. It's getting close.
I'm trying to tell you.
Season, host.
Yes, sir.
Getting close. They know
we got a couple more months to go, Street.
A little bit more time, host. A little bit more.
Yes, sir. Boy, I'm ready, boy. I'm ready. I just don't want that cold weather to come. God. I can't do that cold weather, man. All right, man. Mr. President, Mr. President is in the building, representing the 3-time Super Bowl champion, that silver and black attack, the Las Vegas Raiders, that autumn wind. That autumn wind is coming. My man, and he is the Lou Gehrig and Cal Ripken. And if y'all want to know who they are, look them up. You look them up, man. Mr. Faithful himself, Oklahoma State alumni, and he is a heel. It's heel Young Mark.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? The NBA Finals is finally over. I believe somebody on this panel said Nuggets in 5, and I'll be darned if that's what came true.
Gee, Jesus, he called that one. Philly G called it too. Philly G called it.
He did. He did.
I just want to know.
Shout out to Philly G.
Yeah, Philly
I
G.
just wanted to say.
A little late to the party, though. I must admit, Philly G was a little late to the dinner.
Yeah, he said sweep at first. Don't give him.
Yeah, he did say sweet. That's a fact.
He
That's
turned
a
his
fact.
paper in
He
and
did
he
turn
gave
it
it
around.
back to him.
Oh yeah, so all right, so it don't count then. You're right.
No, I don't count.
No, don't count. What you got, G?
This is the perfect time for I told you so. You know what I'm saying? I got to get it while I can. I told Lyndon yesterday that this
Yes,
is going
sir.
to happen. I like, bro, in Denver, it was over with.
Settle
You know,
down to
shit just
5.
like that. Ain't no going back to Miami for 6.
Well, I now know why though.
Why?
Jokic was ready to get out and ready to go back to Serbia. He wasn't
yeah.
going to get back
Right.
on a plane unless he was going to Serbia.
Yeah, that was it.
Jokic won the championship, was like, all right, goodbye.
Yeah, he was
that's
like,
it.
all right, so do we get
That's
to
it.
leave now?
And they're like, you
Always
can
like
leave
that.
Thursday. You can leave Friday after the parade. He like, parade? Like, I ain't got time for that.
Hey, he ain't got time for all that. He going to Serbia, man. He going to Serbia. Last but not least, representing the Steel City. Good old Blitzburg is what they call it. Black and yellow, the terrible towels. They are the 6-time, the man with all the rings here tonight. 6-time Super Bowl champion, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he is the Real to Sports NBA trivia champion. Man, he is back. Welcome back. Deuce.
Host, I had a nightmare the other night that I got
Uh-oh.
down to do the show and you introduced me,
Yeah.
talked about my Steelers, and I turned around and it wasn't there, man.
Oh, damn.
But it wasn't true. It wasn't true.
It wasn't true. It did.
No, it wasn't true.
Oh, man.
Star up there. Put that star.
Come on with it, heel.
I mean, it's okay because every time I see that flag, I see the colors silver and black represented proudly on there. So we all know deep down, Deuce and the rest of all them Steelers fans are secretly Raider fans. So it's okay. We'll welcome you with open arms either way.
Silver and black usually means second place, Mark. I don't see that on there.
So you see
I
the
see
outline of y'all
We
logo
came
is
in
silver,
first
and then the
place
background
6
is black.
times, Mark. 6 times we came in first place.
Bro, y'all beat Vince Ferragamo in the Super Bowl. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
You could have beat them too. You just didn't get there. That's the problem.
Y'all cheated, so it's okay.
Hey.
It's all right though. Week 3, my boy. Week
I
3.
see you in Vegas, man.
Week 3. Yes, sir.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta
You got a
love
receipt coming, bro. Y'all gonna be in the draft for another quarterback next year. Yes, sir.
So will you, but
So will
I mean, hey,
Can we borrow a
Hey,
quarterback? Can
we
do that?
had to make a sacrifice so the homie GC could experience what it's like to win his second championship, like the Raiders did back in 1980. So
I'll trade you Mitchell Trubisky for
oh no.
whatever for Josh Jacobs. Let him out.
Oh,
of his
you-
misery.
oh, you
Put him
hit
out
one
of
of
his
the
misery,
ball
send him over.
You hit one of the mark trades on.
in what universe is that even like remotely close to fair?
I don't know. I'd like to see Najee and Josh Jacobs though.
Ooh.
You already have Jalen Warren from the Oklahoma State University. You good on running backs, bro.
Yeah, he gonna play too.
Now, if you want to give me picking for Josh, I might consider.
George Pickens.
You know how
Mr.
much
One
money
Hand?
we would miss out on selling Pickett to Pickens. You remember that, right? It was
We had AC to DC.
Christmas Eve, and
Like we have said before, my good man, Franco Harris won that game for y'all. Okay, it won nothing but Franco.
hey,
It's about the
God,
70, it's about the 72.
God bless the dead. We appreciate Franco.
Franco unfortunately passed away days before that game, and
That's
somehow, some way, pushed him on to victory.
Yeah.
Even from beyond this earth, he still stuck it to the Raiders one more time.
Hey,
Yeah.
the best to do it.
How they do?
I don't know if I say he the best to do it now. A little bit of
Saying,
stretch.
sticking it to the Raiders.
Lord, have mercy.
That's the best.
All right, back on track. My bad. I missed everything over here. Oh man, that was a good Raider Steeler battle. It's always Mark and Deuce, man. It will not be a show if it ain't Mark and Deuce going at it. If it ain't Mark and Deuce going at it. Okay. Oh, I lost track of it. Y'all done got at it. All right, man. We are here, man. Everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We won't be for you long, man, but we are going to get the elephant out of the room, and the world knows, the world is buzzing right now that the Denver Nuggets have won their very first NBA championship in franchise history. The Nuggets edged Heat in Game 5 to secure their first NBA title. Miami exerts every last drop of effort before Denver rallies and holds on in Game 5 for an exclusive NBA championship. Confetti flying in Denver. The Nuggets passing around the NBA championship trophy. Those scenes that for decades seemed impossible, then more recently started feeling inevitable, finally turned into reality Monday night. The Nuggets outlast the Miami Heat 94-89 in a ugly, and yes, it was ugly, frantic Game 5 that did nothing to derail Nikola Jokic, who bailed out his teammates with 28 points, 16 rebounds on a night when nothing else seemed to work. Jokic won the Bill Russell Trophy as the NBA Finals MVP, an award that certainly has more meaning to him than the two overall MVPs he won in 2021 and 22. He said this, and I quote, "We are not in it for ourselves. We are in it for the guy next to us," Jokic said. And that's why this means even more. All right, fellas. Denver comes away with the Larry O'Brien, which was expected from all of us anyway. But Game 5, man. Let's start with Mr. President himself, man. Give us your take on Game 5 and what you observed. And ladies and gentlemen, strap your seatbelts in.
Well, I mean, right out of the gate, I gotta put down my "I disagree with you" host card, because you said in your opening there the Miami Heat exerted all their effort, but were still unable to beat the Nuggets. Did the Miami Heat put up a lot of effort, or did the Zebras and the Stars and Stripes put up a lot of effort? Because
Preach.
there was a whole lot of questionable calls going on in that game.
Jesus.
Like in the third quarter, I believe it was, they tried to say that Aaron Gordon fouled Jimmy Butler on a 3-point shot when everybody, including the announcer, saw it. Jimmy, clear as day, kicked out his leg like he was Shawn Michaels in Sweet Chin Music. So,
Thanks.
but they somehow said it was Aaron Gordon causing a foul. They missed some obvious calls against the Nuggets where Miami players were fouling people. I give credit to Miami. They were in a do-or-die situation, and they came and tried to play bully ball and show they weren't afraid and weren't trying to back down. But I take a little bit away from that effort when you got the refs on the payroll, as we like to say around here. But
yeah.
Enough about them, because they've gotten all the attention from everybody and their mom. So
right.
Shout out to the Nuggets, man, on beating the odds, believing in themselves when nobody else did. I think nobody in the sports world really took them as a serious title contender going into the season, even going into the playoffs. I think everybody expected like Golden State or the Lakers and LeBron to overpower them and get to the finals instead of them. But they believe in themselves. They got a great coach. And thankfully, most of their core, I think all but one player is under contract for the next couple of years. So they look like they're locked and loaded to try to defend their title next year. And hats off to them. Joker's one of the most humble sports champions I've seen in quite a while. So my hat's off to him. He's definitely earned my respect. And shout out to the great year 1997 for producing Jamal Murray, who's now an NBA champion.
Facts. I did not know that guy was Canadian. I did not know that. Wow.
Yes, sir. Canadian and born in the year of our Lord, 1997.
97. Man, 97 was a great year.
Yes, sir. That's where all the GOATs was born.
It was a great year. I'm talking about a kid, boy. I was, boy.
First off, we ain't gonna skip over 96 like that. You know what I'm saying?
96 was
96.
the Olympics. I was at Centennial Park in Atlanta when but anyway. Boy,
96 was
some years,
an amazing time to be alive.
Straight tears, but I was chasing, boy. Ooh, boy. 97? What? Ooh, wee. All right, GC, man, give me your rundown of Game 5.
From what I saw, Miami was being scrappy for a good minute. I did see like a couple bad fouls on Twitter this morning when I was looking on there. I was like, they called that a foul, but
Right.
you know how the game go now. So,
Mm-hmm.
Miami was scrappy, and I just woke up and I seen Jokic had 28, and I was like, they probably won this game if Jokic had 28.
Yeah.
And I checked the score, and I was right. I was like, oh yeah. But once again, called this in 5.
You did on that one. And Philly G, I can't give you the credit, bro. I can't give you the credit, bro. I can't. They got the eyes on the sparrow, bro. They watching you, bro. They said, "No, bro, you go get that one because you said it's clean sweep." I didn't know. I knew Miami wasn't gonna get sweep. They too tough for that, but nah, bro. Rockstar Rock, man. Shout out to Rockstar Rock. Couldn't make it tonight, man. Having a little bit of technical difficulties there. Shout out to Uncle Jeff Green winning a ring. Watch him on in high school and watch him help Denver win a ring last night. Exactly. Shout out to Jeff Green. Man, Jeff Green done been to like every team in the NBA just about. And he finally got there and got on the mountaintop. That's what's up. That's what's up for Jeff Green. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Philly G and Rockstar Rock in the live chat. I'm waiting on Miss Jones. Where Miss Jones at? Where's she at? Where's Solid Rick at? Where's Ready Red at? Where's Drunk? Where y'all at? Maybe come to your house.
While we doing shout out toast.
Yes, sir.
Shout out my man DeAndre Jordan for getting him one last night. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
I was very proud to see him on the court.
Bro.
I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Get you one.
Pull them shorts down though. Good.
Shout out to Ish Smith, man.
He can retire now.
Yeah.
He got
He
one.
retired. He done. It's a wrap now. It's a wrap for him now. But man, DJ was a beast back in the day though. Ooh, he can punch on your head. 18s to be exact. Rock said 18s to be exact. 18s. All right, Deuce, your take on Game 5.
Yeah, it's to me, it's not. I just got to talk about the Nuggets, man. Those dudes just, I don't know, man. They were tough. Like Jokic is a problem. I mean, every time he step on the floor, it's 25 and 10. Shout out to Michael Porter Jr. coming alive last night. The numbers said he eventually had to get going.
Yeah.
Not playing well through 4 games.
Yes.
But
terrible shooter.
Philly G's not about to like what I'm about to say, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but to me, this is what, if we talk about trusting a process, to me, this is what it looks like. Drafting these guys. Most of these guys are all homegrown. Additions of Bruce Brown, Aaron Gordon, and KCP help put them over the top, but their core, they drafted, and seeing them do that. When Jamal Murray got hurt, Jamal was scared that they were going to trade him, and Mike Malone came and was like, bro, we got you, just get better, and we're going to make a run at this thing. And sure enough, they get healthy, and they go and get it. They go win it. To me, that's what you try to do as an organization. If you're running your organization the way it should be, And like Mark said, now they got 2-3 years. They can go after this thing, maybe 2-3 more times. It's hard to win back to back. It's hard to win one championship. But these dudes about to reload, come back out and defend their title. Not once, but maybe twice. Like they're that good. Yeah. So shout out to them. Shout out to Bam Adebayo. He came to play this series. He came and blocked out that noise of how much better Jokic was than him, and came and gave his best shot at it. Punched every single night. Blocking shots, rim protecting, playing defense. Being a facilitator, bringing the ball down the floor, just wherever they needed him to do, he did it. So shout out to Bam. But I think this is all about the Nuggets, man. Congratulations to them. It was impressive to see how they handled everybody. I think they only gave up 2 wins is the most they gave up in the series.
Yeah.
So that's pretty tough.
It is tough. That is tough. Rock says Aaron Gordon was a big addition to why they won a chip in his second season with Denver. Very true, Rock. Very, very true. Shout out to Aaron Gordon, man. His game really changed.
A legit wing defender.
Yeah, man, his game changed big time. Deuce, it's the truth, bro. All I could think about was this could have been my Sixers, but hey, somebody wanted the MVP more than a finals title. I told you, he's playing for the MVP.
Sir, even if 21 would have been playing for an NBA championship, one of his legs would have gave out far before he got there. And 2, y'all team ain't built for no finals run, bro. I'm sorry. James Harden and Tobias Harris ain't gonna get you there, dog.
We're talking about the Nuggets, Mark.
He's a heel.
I'm sorry. Somebody else introduced another team into the conversation, so my bad.
When he said Sixers, he jumped over. He's a heel, bro. Streets, man. Streets, my man. Streets. What do you think about? Well, what is your take on game 5, man? Tell me what you got, brother.
Host, all my distinguished podcast mates here are bragging about we called it. I think it's only one of us that called it from the very beginning, who had the basketball foresight. And I say that would be me. Okay? I don't want nobody taking my glory today. Today is my glory. I picked the team. I told y'all they will win this title. Y'all bombasted me that day. And when this finals, I said, "Lee, y'all just tore into me." But saying all that, host, I'm not shocked. I thought they were the best team all year long. They proved it in the playoffs. They're gonna be around for a while. Now, when I'm starting, I want to know if these teams gonna start drafting some big men.
Yeah. Tell the truth. Tell me, Street. Tell the truth, Street.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to draft some big men. So
yeah.
I don't like the way that the starting 5 didn't show up for Miami. Well, I ain't gonna say all of them. Gabe Vincent didn't show up. You can't come out there and have 6 points in the close.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Duncan Robinson, 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
And I really hate to do this, Mark. My long lost Charlotte Hornets mate, Caleb Martin, you got to give me more than 10 points in 32 minutes.
Facts.
You can't play 32 minutes and just give me.
Last series, he wilded out.
Yeah, he came back to his mean. He is what we thought he is. I thought he was on a bit of a streak like I'd never seen before. I ain't never seen him play like that. So I thought he might.
Nostradamus Wall Street.
So he has come back down to earth.
He said Nostradamus. So Rock said Nostradamus Wall Street.
But yeah, man. So I like what I saw from Denver. I like the coach. I think they're here to stay. They're here to stay for a while. And Miami, gallant effort, man. Really gallant effort. But they just didn't show up. They didn't show up last night, man. I don't know if they ran out of gas or what the case may be, but they start. I don't understand why didn't they play Tyler Hero either. If I'm gonna go out,
he was clear.
Every bullet I got in my gun.
He was clear. That's very true.
Yeah, he was clear. He was out there warming up. I mean, he could have gave you something because these guys won't give you Gabe and Duncan. They won't give you anything. 11 points between the two of them.
Yeah,
you're not gonna beat many teams with that. So hats off to Denver and Big Yoke. Hey, I think they can come back and repeat. I really do, man.
Okay.
Unless they get up against, unless Milwaukee do something and get Giannis back to doing things, So
yeah. Milwaukee, they're gonna hang around, but nah, that East is a little funny. It's gonna be a little funny next year.
Oh yeah, hey, host. I do want to say this. I do want to
Yeah.
give a shout out to Bam too, man, because I watched Bam play in high school,
Yeah.
High Point, and I was rooting for him, but he played big. Jokic is so much bigger than him, but Bam gave it all he got, man. He gave it all he got. He played really well.
He did. Miami used all their energy against Boston. No.
That's
Well, yeah, but no.
while we got
He
T-Rock
had no
right
choice.
here, just making stuff about the Celtics. No one's talking about you. No one's talking about you, T-Rock. Come on now.
Loaded.
Jesus Christ. If you wanted to be talked about during the finals, you shouldn't have lost, okay?
They loaded, exactly.
Oh man. Well, now, and Mark know where I'm going at. Yeah, Mark, where I'm going at. Yo, I mean, Denver won, man, but man, boy, you talking about a shady game. Their officiating was terrible. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real, man. If I was Jamal Murray, I'd be ready to fight Jimmy Butler in the parking lot after the game. For real. Because Jimmy Butler was just throwing shoulder. I mean, boy, he was just wham. And they called foul on Jamal Murray. He just getting out of the way of it. And they called foul on. I said, man, this is crazy. They called 2 fouls on Jamal Murray. And Jimmy Butler, who quote unquote has no post game, man, he was throwing that shoulder in. Now, technically, you can keep your shoulder. You got to keep your shoulder low. You keep your shoulder low in the chest, and you're fine. But he was bringing it up, and if your shoulder go right there to your to the man's face, that's an offensive foul, and it was up there. And Jimmy Butler was wham, score. But they called foul on Jamal Murray. I was like, man, this is crazy. Like just the calls alone was just like, huh? Like I just didn't understand it, man. And I was like, and I posted it in the Real Sports group, man. I said, man, ref on the payroll tonight. And it's because it just seemed like they tried to get Miami back in this thing. They just tried to, but Miami was just so ice cold, like Street said. They were just so ice cold, man. They just couldn't hit the right side of a barrel. And it just they tried, man. The refs tried, but man, them calls was just a little shady to me.
Yeah.
I said,
they needed a 40-point game from Jimmy. That's what they needed. It needed one 40-point game from Jimmy. One of these games.
Okay, and I'm gonna take the hit for this because I said this, and everybody praised Jimmy Butler first series, second series. I mean, but I mean I like Jimmy Butler, man, but Jimmy Butler just ain't a dog like that. I mean, he's good, but he just ain't a dog. Like he can't take over a game. This is the time when he needed to take over. And again, Street and Deuce, y'all both said it. Shout out to Bam, because without Bam, man, they really would have been in deep trouble. It'd have been in deep trouble. Bam was passing the ball. Bam was bringing down the ball, and he's the center. He's bringing down the ball. Bam was bringing down the ball, put him in the post, and scoring. I'm like, wow, this dude. And shout out to Bam, and you guys put it out there. Shout out to Bam because his game is totally changed, and I think it's going to change forever now that he's playing. He played like a '90s Scottie Pippen. That's what he reminded me of. He didn't play like a center. He played like a small forward. And he really brought some heart. And I got a lot of respect for Bam because he went toe to toe with the best basketball player. He went toe to toe, and boy, and he that one game that the Heat won, yeah, he really brung it, and he brung it every single game.
Yeah, he held his own this series.
Yeah, man, every single game, man, he was doing his thing, man. But Jimmy Butler, man, he just got.
It's just his game is like, to me, his game is about heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's a knockdown shooter.
No.
I don't think he got the best footwork in the world. A lot of times he get to he'll give you a pump fake, spin around, fade away. I think his game is more about heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think he had another wing player his side, but a playmaker. They need another playmaker because really they ran out of people that could create their own shot. Gave them they just wasn't tall enough. Duncan Robinson not quick enough to beat anybody off the dribble, really. Yeah. So they need that other wing. That's why Tyler Hero would have been big because he can create his own shot. He can get his
Duncan Robinson would have been big too, but he was a little cold. But
Yeah.
the Jimmy Butler, man, like I said, and I know Jimmy Butler, when he was putting Murray in a post and how he was throwing that shoulder, I was like, yo, this dude, man, get him out.
Murray, he's like Jimmy was about 6'7", 6'8". Murray's maybe 6'4". So I understand that what they were doing, but they need Jimmy to create so much of their offense. You know,
Yes.
he got to create. Well, Gabe can get a shot.
No pick and rolls, no nothing. Like everybody just shooting. Caleb Martin, ice cold. Like you cannot go against a dynamic team like Denver like that, man. You just can't skate. This is not Denver's not an Eastern Conference team where you can just do that. No. Everybody has to play. Everybody, because that's what Denver is all about. Everybody played, every single body. So, all right, my question, man. I got a question for the podcast, pal. I'm gonna ask a couple of questions here, and let's start with Deuce. All right, with LeBron James on his way out, everybody know LeBron maybe a year or two, maybe. Steph Curry, 35 years old. Kevin Durant, 34. Not old, but getting there. Been in the league, 16 years? Mark? About 16 years, something like that. Okay, Kevin Durant, 34. So my question to you, Deuce, is with the state of Nikola Jokic in the Denver my question is this the start of Nikola Jokic in the Denver Nuggets dynasty? Okay, is this the start of a dynasty?
It can be. Because they're equipped to do so, and like we mentioned earlier, they're equipped to do so, for a period of time because they drafted their team. Their guys are, through contract for a few years, so they definitely can, repeat. Depending on your definition of a dynasty, I'm guessing 3 or more. I think they can. Jokic is only 28. Jamal's 25, 26, depending on when he's born. They're young, they're vets, or DeAndre Jordan, who doesn't play many minutes, and then you got KCP, who's a 2-time champion as of last night, who's been and done this before. So but who he is, a 3-and-D guy and a wing defender, he's perfect for you. So I think they could do it. I think they can run back a few. You got to see what they're going to do in Milwaukee, like Street said. Because I don't know, I would love to see a finals between Jokic and Giannis, just to see those two. They're both dominant, but in two totally different ways, So it'd be interesting to see. So, but I don't know, man. I want to see LeBron go back and get one more. I want to see him chase one more. I think he still has it. He's 4 games outside of the finals. And 1 assist away from a triple double, 48 minutes. He's still got a lot left in the tank. If we can get some help from some other guys, I think you're in better shape.
Jesus, boy. Deuce is like you know how them on cartoon when you try to put the cat in the bathtub and he's holding on to everything.
Yeah.
That's how you holding on to LeBron.
Absolutely.
Holy smoke.
I don't want him to go, man. I'm not ready for that.
Yeah, if he don't do that next year, I mean, goddamn. I appreciate you, Mark. You said 2007. That's 16 years. 16 years, Kevin Durant. So these guys has been in the league almost 20 years. I mean, they're getting there. Steph Curry, 14 years. I think he got drafted in 14, something like that. But GC, is this the start of the Denver Nuggets dynasty? Is this the start?
It has the potential to be there, but I'm going to say no. If we saying 3 or more, do I think they get 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm not going to pencil them out for a third one. I mean, for 2. They'll get 1 more. I don't know when, but man, within the next 3 seasons, I can see them getting 1 more. But my man KD still got to get his. It's still a KD league, whether y'all like it or not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm done right there.
Oh, 09. Okay.
I'm talking about me
14
reaching
years.
those.
Yeah, that's reach. That is a reach. That is a reach.
Yeah. It's a KD league, man.
Well,
I mean,
KD start,
put it like this: the only team that give them 2 losses was the team with KD on it.
speaking of KD, I'm gonna just jump there for a second. You got the Phoenix Suns. He got to come through now because there's no more Chris Paul. It's him and Booker. Him and
We
Booker.
gotta put a team together first.
True.
We only got like 5 players on the
you-
team right now.
But you're Kevin Durant. You're one of the greatest basketball players ever. Time to put it on. Time to put it on, Kevin Durant.
As long as y'all got DeAndre Ayton, y'all ain't beating Jokic. You can go ahead and pencil it out. I don't care how you
Frank
want.
Vogel will fix that now.
I don't care. He can't fix Hart. He ain't the Wiz.
Fact.
Can't
Hey.
give you a Hart.
Don't forget the season before this one they swept them in 4.
True.
I wasn't a part of that organization then. No,
No.
I can't say we swept
No
them.
Jamal.
They swept them in 4.
Yo, GC probably the biggest KD fan I know. That is crazy. He's the biggest KD. It's a lot of KD fans out here, boy. Millions. But man, GC is a KD fan, bro. You might as well go get that Phoenix jersey. I already know you're gonna cop it.
It's coming. It's coming. I'm spending tattoo money and stuff right now, but it's coming.
Oh, okay.
But by tip off in October, I'll have it.
Bet. That's a bet. All right, Mr. President, man. Is this the start of a dynasty for the Denver Nuggets?
All right. Finally, we get to hear an unbiased sports opinion in this segment. Yes, I do believe that it can, simply because there's a lot of chaos everywhere else in the league. And one thing Denver doesn't have right now is any chaos. Most of their superstars, like we mentioned, are signed under contract for the next couple of years. We don't know what's going to happen with Chris Paul in Phoenix. We don't know what's going to happen with Kyrie and Luka in Dallas.
True.
Dame might be on the move. We don't know what LeBron and Lakers are going to do.
True.
So really, the only competition I see for Denver in the West is either Sacramento, because of the great season that they had. I'm pretty sure they're going to become a lot more attractive to veteran free agents. You get the right veteran in there, we've seen many times before how it can significantly improve a team. So I wouldn't sleep on them, and I also wouldn't sleep on Oklahoma City Thunder either, because they have a nice young core and could be really attractive, not to mention all the draft picks that they have in the draft next week. So I will look out for those two in the West. In the East, I can't think of anybody that would scare me, except for one team, but they're SAWFT with a capital S, and they have no head coach. So I can't trust Boston to put up a fight against Jokic in the finals. He would tear Robert Williams and them apart. So if you ask me, considering the stability in that franchise and the instability everywhere else, yeah, I can see the Nuggets getting another chip or two out of this core group here. Could be the start of a new dynasty out west. We had the Warriors, now it might be the Nuggets' turn.
Yeah, I think the Joker is starting. Like I said, LeBron is on his way out. Steph, I ain't gonna say Steph is on his way out, but Steph is a low key star.
The Warriors got a lot of instability. Their GM/president just left.
That's true.
They may not have Draymond anymore. Don't know about Clay. So yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's a lot going on right there. So, those guys are getting a little bit of an age, and here comes Joker, man. Like, this guy won back-to-back MVPs. I'm gonna keep it real. I really didn't know about Nikola Jokic. I really didn't until watching him in his playoffs. I said, yo, this dude's the truth. Like, I see why he won back-to-back MVPs. Like, yo, this dude he's good.
You don't remember when he won the skills challenge in the All-Star game a couple years ago?
The Denver Nuggets never come on TV. They never even play their games like that. So it's like, I mean, I heard of him, but I never seen his game or whatever. But man, just watching him, I'm like, yo, this dude is like Tim Duncan. Like, he's like the next coming of Tim Duncan with a little bit of Hakeem Olajuwon. And I mean, Jesus, man, this dude is 7 foot tall, and he runs the floor like a point guard. His passes is crazy. He passed like LeBron. Like he's good. Like he's really good. I see why he won those MVPs. So my next question to y'all, and we talked about Denver. Oh, I'm sorry. Did anybody go? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Street.
Yeah, we ain't hear from Nostradamus himself.
My bad, my dad, Nas.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I think they can. I think they can do it. I think you need a couple of things to be a dynasty. At least 3 things. One of them, you got to have a solid organization. You know what I mean? You got to have a solid organization from the top. They do. You know, their organization stuck with Malone for 8 years while he built this. You know what I mean? So that showed that they got some stability there. Secondly, you got to have a good coach, man. You got to have a good coach.
Yeah, a good coach. That's right.
I think Malone's proven that he's a good coach. And then third, I think you got to have some selfless superstars, man. More than one. You got to have more than one selfless superstar. They got two bona fide stars. I think Jamal Murray will be an all-star next year.
Oh, God, yeah.
Put him on people map this year, you know. If you watched anything in the bubble, man, you knew this dude had game. He just got hurt.
Sir. Yes, sir.
He can get buckets. I think he's up there with Booker and them boys as far as getting buckets, man. He really can go. So you got those 3 things, and then like Mark said, you got a little turmoil in the West, man. You know, things ain't really settled. The young team, Sacramento, Minnesota, I don't think they're there yet.
Yeah.
But they don't think they're there yet.
Right.
Lakers don't know how LeBron gonna hold up over this next season. It's a long season. Hope you don't have no foot injuries, you know, going down the stretch.
Yeah.
And you know, Golden State and Phoenix. You know, Phoenix, they still in a little flux. They got a new coach. You don't know what's gonna go on with Aiden. You know, so I think it's theirs for the taking. I think Denver can rally and get another one this year.
I think so too, Street, because you just named those teams, Phoenix and the Sacramento. Sacramento will be there. I believe Sacramento will be there, but they just not, like you said, they're just not ready. LeBron will probably, most likely, he will be there too. But I mean, it depends on the help he can get in the offseason, which the Lakers would pretty much probably give him the best help possible.
Oh yeah, you know the league gonna do everything to make sure LeBron.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make sure he's okay. So I think LeBron will be in the playoffs for sure.
Come on.
Oh yeah, he'll be in the playoffs, hands down. And but those teams is missing something, man. Because Denver, man, they play like together, man. They play like a together type basketball. Like they all in it for one. And I like Mike Malone. I like his coaching. He's a real stern coach, old school. He's a very old school, stern. He's stern. And they showed several times on him when he's talking to the team or whatever. He's pretty stern. And I like that. I like that in him, man. Denver got something special, man. They really do. They really do. You said Jamal Murray, man. What ticked me off, I was watching the game, and what ticked me off, I said, Jamal, stop doing all that dribbling. I ain't even doing all that dribbling. I said, bro, stop doing that dribbling. You're supposed to be killing Jimmy Butler, man. You doing all that dribble. But I understand, though. I understand where it was coming from. You didn't want to get fouled. But I get that. So, we talk about Denver. They the champs. They the main attraction. But I want to talk about Miami. And I want to ask GC, what's next for the Miami Heat? Like, what do you think they need to focus on in the offseason to get better and to get back to the NBA Finals?
Well, they need another star for sure. But where on the floor, I don't know. Because the report was they tried to trade for Kyrie. And I think that would have helped, but I don't think they would have won still. I don't know. I mean,
it's a tough,
even if they do trade for another big man, it's like I don't see Miami. Miami just scrappy. I don't see another star even. It's not going to help, in my opinion. Because truth be told, if Giannis didn't get hurt, they would have getting bounced like that.
I definitely agree with you.
So I don't know where Miami need help at, but they need help everywhere.
I'm gonna say this because GC just took the words out of my mouth. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think Miami's going back. I think that was their last chance. They went in 2020. They went in. I think this is their last. I think that was it. That's it for them. I mean, that scrappiness will only take you so far, as you can see. Yeah, it only take you so far. But I mean, that's just me. I don't think Miami.
Pretty damn far.
Huh?
It took them pretty damn far.
It did. It did.
I just need to tweak a couple of things.
That's true. But some, like I said, Giannis was out. Joel was playing hurt. Like Boston went down. So it's kind of like they had a, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I want to say, I'm not going to say an easy ride to the playoffs. I'm not going to say that, but it definitely had some good
good fortune.
Yeah, they had some good fortune. That's a good way to put it. It's a good fortune. But because they went to the playoffs, I mean, went to the finals and folded pretty much. I mean, they fought thanks to Bam, but that's just me. Deuce, what Miami need to do? What you think Miami need to do in the offseason to get back?
I'm kind of with GC. I don't 100% know. I do think they need somebody that can score. And I mean a real score, not like Jimmy who scores in the last 5 to 6 minutes of the game, that can go and, give you a 10-0 run by himself. I need somebody that's going to score for 4 quarters.
Yes.
Bam is going to do what he needs to do. He showed that even at 6'9", 6'8", 6'9", whatever, however tall he is, that he can hold his own against anybody. So I don't think you go for a big. I think it's a ball handler, a guard, a point guard that can score. So when GC brought up Kyrie, his game would fit. Obviously, I don't think he would fit in Miami, just the culture and things like that. I don't think that's a place that he would thrive, me personally. Mm-hmm. But I think it's a scoring guard of some sort. I think that's why we talk about how Tyler Hero led them in scoring this entire year, and how they kind of felt that scoring drop off at times when guys like Jimmy would go for a 12, 14 point game on some nights because he's just not a bona fide scorer. It's just not his game. There's a lot of hustle points, a lot of post game, a lot of free throws, gets fouled a lot. But as far as a guy like a Kobe Bryant or a Kevin Durant or guys like that who are just bona fide, put the ball in the bucket, he's not one of those guys. So I think that's what you get, Now where or who, maybe it's a Damian Lillard. That name keeps popping up. A guy that can get you 30 on any given night and get you 50 on any given night. Yeah. And it's like an upgraded Gabe Vincent, They're around the same size, play a similar game, but Dame's just top shelf. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, Dame to Miami.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be enough still. Still wouldn't be enough. But
I don't know, man. It's hard to say that when they end the finals. I know it's easy for us to say, if Giannis, he didn't, he did get hurt. Chris Middleton wasn't the same. They did go beat, the Knicks. They did beat Boston in 7. So it's hard for me to just take that away from them and say that they not going back. I think it's going to be rough. I think if all those guys are healthy, I think there's some truth in what you said. But, I'm just not ready to take it from them just yet.
Yeah. And with Dame going, I don't think – I'm going to tell you why it won't be enough, because Dame is he's a shooter. Yeah. And what if he's off? Then what? Yeah. Then what are you going to fall back on?
Yeah, he's a scorer. He can get –
Yeah, he's a scorer, but he's more of a shooter.
He can get you either way. He can get going that mid range. He can get to the cup. He can shoot that 3 ball.
Imagine that pick and roll. If Bam's coming set that high screen and roll, and Dame's coming off of it. That range is a little bit deeper now.
That range is nice.
Coverage,
But what do you have to fall back when you have an off night? What do you have to fall back on?
You still got Jimmy.
That's right.
You still got Jimmy.
Nice 1-2 punch.
And you got Jimmy who can score in the last few minutes of the fourth, and you got Dame Lillard, who's literally known for scoring in crunch time. That could be a dangerous duo in close games down the stretch.
That'll be Dame's team if he come to Miami. Jimmy Butler will be an afterthought. Trust me. He will be an afterthought. He'd just be a role player.
Well, I don't know about that, host. I can't say that.
I think
so. Where was he yesterday?
I mean, it's a lot on his shoulders. If you got somebody like Dame going to war with you, though, you got a little bit. He ain't gonna give you 6 points and 5 points.
That's what I'm saying. Dame would have took over. He would have took over if he was there last night. He would have took over, but
he's not as equipped to do that as Dame.
That's why I say Jimmy Butler will be an afterthought because he's not a takeover guy. Last night proved
it. Be an afterthought. He'd be the second best player on the team.
He'll be the third best because Bam will be there. Bam will be the second best.
I don't think Bam better than Jimmy.
I think it's role. He's been proven in the playoffs.
So, I know
he played well in the playoffs. He didn't play well in the series.
But the playoffs is the most critical time to play. This is the time when you need to. This is what stars are born in the playoffs.
But
I mean, he played well in the playoffs. It was the finals that he didn't play well. But
yeah, Jimmy the one got him. They got him there.
He did. He had a 50-point night and everything. So I'm not.
But what happened?
I mean, they lost, but
I mean, after 50 points, you didn't win.
At a team, Jimmy who's the leading scorer on the team. Like you just can't have Strus give you. You can't have Vincent give you.
You can't be inconsistent like that if you're going to be a dog. That's why I'm saying you're going to be an afterthought. You scored 50 on this night, but then now you're in the finals and you like dog shit now. You nothing. You can't be inconsistent. And I think Miami needs a primary scorer. Jimmy Butler is not that. He's just not that.
They don't have a superstar. They got a star in Jimmy, but they need a superstar like
a superstar. There you go, Street. They need a superstar like Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, LeBron James.
Joel Embiid, really?
Yeah. Embiid's a star. Embiid's
Kevin Durant.
A beast. What? Joel Embiid? Oh man, Joel Embiid, that dude. Now come on, that Street.
Joel Embiid, man.
Oh my God, yo, that dude is incredible.
He's an underachiever, host. He's 300 pounds. Ain't never sniffed the finals in the East.
Oh man, Old Street Cold.
I can't.
Yo, the talent that dude has. That dude is a man. What?
He want to be Cory Booker. He want to be Booker, man. He want to be James Harden. He want to shoot free throw line and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No other big has gotten that either street without having a running mate.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I give you that. But he still don't play as dominant as I think he can play, man. I think he can be even more dominant.
That's why I didn't argue that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need I agree. You need a little bit tough. A little bit more toughness, but man, his finesse.
I think the Miami need a big though, man. I don't want to play Bam at the center. I want to play Bam at power forward.
I need to play small forward.
Him banging with Embiid, him banging with Giannis, him banging with
nobody. Hell no. No, don't even put him as a banger. Just turn him into a small forward. Because that's what he played with. That's how he played last night. He played like
shoot though, host.
I know. No, I don't want him to shoot. I want him to just do mid-range. I want him to shoot.
Though, man. He get worn down in the fourth quarter bang with them big 300 pounds.
Very true. So he need to play the wing.
And they need to
he could be a PJ Tucker type, except shooting the corner three. Shoot the jump shot. Oh, Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh did the same thing.
He don't shoot as good as Bosh, though. He ain't that.
No. What I'm saying is Chris Bosh shot threes. Bam don't got to shoot threes. He can be super organic, and play the wing and don't be a 3-point shooter. You don't have to be that because he brings the ball down so well and he brings so much energy offensively and defensively. It's just not working as a center.
Why they let him bring the ball down so much either?
That's why I say centers don't need to bring the ball down. That's just me.
Unless you Jokic.
Yeah.
That's my. I don't understand why.
Not even him.
Why they need to upgrade a point guard and they need to upgrade. You gotta get Cody Zeller and Kevin Love out of there, man. You can't
yeah.
Upgrade, get younger, get more athletic.
Kevin Love tried. He tried though. He put a good effort. He did a damn good effort.
They need to upgrade. Hey, I'll trade Tyler Hero. That's the only tradable asset they got, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Hero, maybe Gabe Vincent. You can pair them two up and trade them off. But
who would you go get?
Way out of being a backup point guard.
Whoever comes to Miami has to be a primary scorer.
Oh,
you cannot get a guy that's going to play the background. You can't get a Caleb Martin or Max Strus. You can't. You got to get somebody, a household name. You have to.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get Dame down there.
You could.
Yeah.
We're hyping up Dame. Watch they end up trading for Cat.
Ooh,
Nah, I don't like that.
God damn, that'd be
I know, but it's a Miami
power
thing.
of positivity.
You don't want to bang either.
Let's keep it perspective. Just because you lose in the finals doesn't mean you're less of a dog. It's taxing to wear the crown, especially with insufficient support. Drew to the game. You're right.
Hey, he's speaking facts. That's the cap.
You're less than a dog. I don't. Y'all say Jimmy Butler's a dog, but I mean,
He is.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's as skilled as like Tatum, them guys, but I think he got more. He just got that heart, man. He gonna play hard. I just, I like what he brings to. I like Jimmy on my team. You know what I'm saying?
I think we might have different definitions of dog too.
I think so.
To me,
we in the same building with just different views.
Yeah, dog go out there and is gonna play his heart out, leave everything on the floor tight, and still be a good player. Now you looking for a superstar,
Yeah.
So I think that's just two different
Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan,
combinations of both.
That's a dog.
Those are combinations of the two.
Yeah.
That's a dog that want the ball and demands the ball because
they were dogs with superstar talent. They were
go.
dogs with superstar ability.
Allen Iverson, give me the ball. They was killers.
Yeah,
they was
Jimmy's
killers.
a dog, but he just like you say, Deuce. He don't get that superstar
He
talent.
don't have the superstardom. That's right.
He just he wheels his way into victories a lot of the time.
Right.
Yes, and like you said, Street, he plays with a lot of heart, which is fine. That's really part of what a dog needs is the heart. But that skill, it ain't.
But you look at like Tatum, they skilled, Brown, they skilled, but they sitting at home.
Jaylen Brown is a killer. That's what I'm saying. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Come on, bro. And I know Street, Joel Embiid. I'm telling you, he's a dog. Joel Embiid is a dog.
I'm telling you, man. Since Jimmy left them, they ain't been back to the conference finals.
But that's the team. That's the Sixers, though.
No,
I mean, he can only do so much.
Finals when Jimmy was there. I bet if Jimmy would have stayed, they would have probably been right back.
Yo, Joel Embiid, to me, I haven't seen a guy that great with footwork. Like, again, Akeem Olajuwon. He got Akeem Olajuwon and Patrick Ewing all in him. Like, the guy can put that team. He done it. Put that team on his back.
Something is missing. I don't know what it is, but something is missing.
Tough, heart.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Skill without that just ain't nothing. That's gonna piss me off.
Exactly. Now we're on the same wavelength. Him. We're on the same wavelength because Jimmy Butler has the heart. Joel don't have the heart. Joel has the skill, but Jimmy don't have the skill. You put them two together
at the wheel. That's gonna go out there, lay it on the line, give me everything they got. There's somebody that got a bunch of skill and just keep on coming up short because they ain't got the heart to do. I can't deal with that as a coach.
I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. So I hear you, man. Last but not least, man, my last question. And this is a rhetorical ass question, but
I ain't get to go on that last one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you was trying to move on.
Catch up tonight. I'm rolling.
Hey, no, you was trying to keep rolling because you know what's coming.
I'm talking too much. Go ahead.
you know what's coming, host. I disagree with you 3 separate times, my man. First and foremost, you can't be on this show wearing a Raiders hat trying to talk down about a loyal Raider fan and Dame Lillard. There is no way in God's green earth you can sit here and tell me Dame Lillard ain't a dog worth going out to get, but Joel Embiid is. Joel Embiid is a player, is what Jason Garrett was as a head coach. He's all right. He gonna get you. He gonna get you to the dance, but he ain't gonna dance there with you. No, like Joel Embiid is not a dog. Joel Embiid is a very good basketball player, but Joel Embiid does not have the fire burning in him to become a dog. He's gonna be playing for MVPs and not Larry O'B's. Okay,
Mark.
That's the first point.
Mark.
And the second point. Go ahead, Deuce.
Jason Garrett.
Joel Embiid is the Jason Garrett of the NBA. I said what I said, and I stand on that.
Playing hard, but Jason Garrett, Mark,
wins a lot of games. Think about it. Wins a lot of games. Gonna get you to the dance a couple of times, but he ain't the dance partner.
8-8.
I don't even need to be here.
And third of all, one of the other points
Hey,
I
Mark,
disagree with the
I
host
just want you to
on.
know.
What's up?
You just said wins a lot of games, and Jason Garrett ain't do a lot of that. You know what I'm saying?
If it's a 16-game season and
kinda
you
off
winning
right
half your
there.
games every year, I mean, hey, he had more wins in 2 seasons than my Raiders did in 3. I can't be mad at that. But the one of the points that I disagree with host the most on is we keep making up all these excuses. Well, Milwaukee was hurt. The Knicks had this excuse. The Celtics had this excuse. We're giving all these passes and get out of jail free cards to these other teams. Why don't we give some grace to the Miami Heat? They got all the way to the finals, put up one hell of a fight against a really good team, and they were short staffed as I don't know what. How many of their primary scorers or ball handlers and other superstars on the team were hurt? Tyler Hero didn't play at all this series. Victor Oladipo been hurt since I don't know when. They were hurt all the way around. So if we're going to give everybody else in the Eastern Conference grace, let's give the Miami Heat some grace too. Because truth be told, they did a lot better than the Spurs, the Hornets, the 76ers, and whatever team the street root for outside of Charlotte.
Whoa, who was getting on the Heat?
You were giving excuses saying like we don't know if the Heat can come back and get back to the conference finals because Giannis was hurt. You were part of that conversation.
No, but come on, truth be told now, if those guys, if that guy was healthy, man, I mean Giannis in the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Heat, are you serious?
Hey, man,
if the Heat are fully healthy, who knows?
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
The Heat had a lot of points that was hurting the bench.
Yeah, Tyler Hero's a 20-point scorer a night.
What?
Yeah,
Tyler Hero. So
he averaged 20 points a night. Hey,
in that whole thing, Tyler Hero was mentioned so many times. And I said to myself, Tyler Hero is not all that. He's a spot up shooter. That's it. Now he would have gave the Heat maybe a good 12 points extra.
Nah, he averaged 20, and he can take you off the bounce.
He was their leading scorer throughout the regular season.
Say again, Deuce?
He was their leading scorer throughout the regular season.
Yeah, he was.
He's the only one that can create off the bounce.
So a Tyler Hero can beat Boston?
With the head coach that the Celtics have, yes.
Yeah, I really believe that.
The Greensboro Swarm could have beat the Boston Celtics from the Eastern Conference Finals we saw.
This with Tyler Hero, they would if Golden State won, they would have beat the Golden State Warriors team.
Well, I don't know. But they would have matched up.
Wait a minute.
They would have matched up better with Golden State than they did with Denver. Because at least height-wise, they wouldn't have been overpowered.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I think that would have been Draymond and Bam. They would have banged. I don't know who they would have had to cover Jimmy. They might have put somebody.
See your footwork.
It's serious.
They probably had Clay on Jimmy.
In Denver.
Nah, probably Wiggins.
Yeah, Wiggins.
Him too.
Exactly.
They run Wiggins at him.
What's up, girl?
How you doing, Miss Jones?
Mark put Jason Garrett and B in the same sentence.
It's the truth, man.
He's the biggest dog in the
No, he is not, bro. No, he is not.
Drew.
Come on, bro.
These guys on the Miami Heat train like a mother.
Like Philly G, you're my dog. But let's be real, dog.
Damn,
let's be real.
Philly G still coming at you, bro.
LaMelo Ball has a lot more balls than Joel Embiid will ever hope to have, sir. And I mean that wholeheartedly. If I'm in the foxhole and I'm in the trenches and I need somebody to have my back, I'm picking number 2 from Charlotte before I pick 21 from Philadelphia each and every single time. Because at least even if my man get hurt, he's still going to try to put up a fight to get back in that game and finish the mission. Joel Embiid tweaked his knee one time getting out the shower, and it's a wrap for him.
What is coach? You talking about Joe?
I mean, at least Steve Clifford had my team playing with some daggone heart, bro. I don't know what that was in Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. I've seen the Jags play more heart when they was picking number 2 in the draft than Boston did this year. Get out of here with that mess, man. Y'all literally have 2 generational talents at forward, and y'all put out the performance y'all did in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. No, sir. No, sir.
Let me go back real quick because I don't want everybody in 24 countries that that's watching us right now. I don't want everybody to think that I'm just against Miami Heat. My opinion, I think they just like a flash in the pan, man. I think they got their own good effort. They got a, class participation award. I don't think they're a powerhouse. They're not somebody that'll scare you like on the car. Like, oh man, we got to play the Miami Heat. Dang, we got to match up with this. We got to do this.
Come in and get your head busted messing with Miami, man. They've been there the last.
They're sleeper. They are a great and don't get me wrong. They are a great defensive team. They are a great defensive team and well coached by Spo, veteran. Oh damn, Rock still coming at you. Well, they are not letting the Hornets live. They are not letting the Hornets live, bro.
I don't even try to stand my Hornets right now.
Y'all going back to the Nets, man. Going back to the but I'm not getting on the Miami Heat. I just think they need a little bit more firepower. I do like, again, Bam, man, is nice. He reminded me of Scottie Pippen, how he was playing, man. He was bringing it. Jimmy Butler, I don't know, man. I can't make him a dog. He's a star. But I think we all established that already. He's a star, but just not a superstar. He don't have that superstar game take over. But he can win you a few games. He can do that, and he's done it. He's done it. So yeah, it's before I got Mark jumped on me. He told me I should. You ain't have
to change your hat, man.
Yeah, I changed my hat. Damn right. I gotta go Sidney Dean now, boy. I had to change it. He said I wouldn't have rated that. I said, whoa, damn, okay. But yeah, bro. No, it's not getting on. It's not getting on the Heat. I just think they just need Dame Lillard would be awesome with them. Couch spectators, God, man, they are getting on the Hornets. There's not starving, Mark. You don't open up a can.
Couch spectators. A couch spectator full of Lay's potato chips and about 3 beers can still put up more points than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown did in Game 3.
I'm predicting this year we will make the playoffs.
The Hornets?
Play-in game, something like that. We'll be there.
The Hornets?
Yes, sir.
We can keep LaMelo healthy, man. We're gonna be in there.
Host, write that down.
I'll write this shit down.
Hey, and I still stand by what I said the last time we were on the air.
We know
the Hornets are gonna make the playoffs before Philadelphia win a title.
No, you said make the finals.
Yeah, you said
make the finals, win a title, same thing.
The Hornets.
The Hornets will be in the playoffs, a full 7-game series before Joel Embiid takes the 76ers to the NBA Finals.
For the record, I don't disagree, but
no, I'm going to put some money on this.
Yeah, it sounds like some money on this. I agree with GC. We need to put a little dough on this here.
We already did put a wager on that bet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. What was it 25? Something like that.
Something else.
Something like a jersey swap or something like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
To lose by 30.
Hey,
to play in. Yo, Rock, they jumping you, bro. Oh, Rock and Philly.
Hey, bring it on, man.
You got a Boston and a Philly combined.
I mean, I'm being attacked by the 10 men from the Wiz. I mean, neither one of them got no heart. I mean,
you claim your thug ain't got no heart, huh? Come on, New Orleans. Where y'all land up in here, New Orleans? You claim your thug ain't got no heart, huh?
We dealing with other issues right now, okay? I'll stop playing out here banging porn stars and stuff. Let me stop these issues first.
For real.
I'll let you know.
For real.
You paying her $107K a month. Don't get me started.
Talking about no heart.
I'm telling you. What? Boy, change now. What's going on, boy?
He ain't got no brain, bro.
He got no brain. That's a fact right there, bro. Oh man, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna touch on that.
we could trade him in the partner.
So anybody else, man? This is it, man. This is all over in the NBA season. It is over. It is over. It is over. So, man, anybody want to close out the NBA? Did you guys enjoy the NBA this year? I honestly say that I enjoyed the NBA for the first time in a long time. This was a good season. This is a good season, man.
Went quick.
It did.
This season was a wash for me.
Yeah.
Both my dogs is out of the race early in the season, so it was a wash for me.
Yeah, as a Hornets fan, it wasn't a good season, but as a basketball fan, I like seeing teams in the playoffs and things like that.
Let's be real. As Hornets fans, how many good seasons have y'all had?
In a long time, boy.
Yeah.
2016 one that long ago, bro.
Being the Bobcat.
Yo, boy.
And y'all had better seasons being the Hornets, so it's okay.
Yeah. Made playoffs.
Yo, boy. Yo, that's our
we had the best seasons as the Pelicans, so I'm fine with that.
Played host Spurs a couple times in those playoffs.
I mean, New Orleans is such a bad basketball city. Y'all lost one team, got another one that was trash, and then they had to change their name just so they could start winning.
Yeah, no, because y'all couldn't stop crying about the name. We want to be the Hornets again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We were better back then.
I mean, because what does New Orleans, Louisiana know about Hornets?
Come down here.
I have been.
Yeah, come find out.
Y'all should have been called the Crawfish or something.
Yo, they was fire with the New Orleans Hornets though. They was fire.
If the Heat don't get you,
yo, they had PJ Brown and Jamal Mashburn. Yo, they had a squad. Yo, Bunny Williams.
Baron Davis.
Yeah, Baron Davis.
Man,
we
Tyson
had J.R. Smith, Tyson Chandler.
Yo, hey, I'm gonna keep it hot though.
David
Them yellow New Orleans Hornets jerseys was off the chain, bro.
Right. I said this the other day.
Yeah, that
bring them back.
Yeah, that ball got the chain,
bring it,
bro.
you gotta bring it back.
And y'all wasn't saying Buzz City until they came back from New Orleans. So,
I never liked the name Bobcats anyway. It was whack.
No,
it was
after Bob Johnson, wasn't it?
It was after the owner or something like that.
Holy hell. Bobcats was Sean May, Raven Felton, Gerald Wallace, Mecca Okafor.
Yeah.
Jesus, they was terrible. They only one, oh my God, they was garbage. And Mecca Okafor, I'm like, yo, this dude, he was nice in Connecticut, bro. I'm like, man, okay, he come to Charlotte, baby. What's up? Let's go.
He was too stiff back then in college, man. He had a stiff game to him.
Yeah.
Just audit big man.
Yeah.
Just never panned out. I'm
with the Hornets though. I can't sit here and I'm an old school Hornets. I'm an old school Hornet. I like the Hornets right now. I mean, they not bad. I like LaMelo, man. LaMelo's a show. I like him already. No, them Nolan joints was tough. They was. Yeah, they was, bro. But them yellow ones was off the chain, bro. I was like, damn, I ain't no Hornets fan. I might have to I had to wear that at nighttime when nobody can see me. You know what I'm saying? That mug off the chain though. With that blue in it. Ooh, hey.
It's like to show the true colors, man. It's cool.
That New Orleans Hornets off the chain, bro.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, that thing was tough.
You know what I'm saying?
That was tough, man. Well, fellas, the NBA season is over. What we got to look forward to, man, is still USFL
Nothing.
Hey, bro, you got the USFL, you got the Canadian Football League, got the European League of Football. There's a lot going on. What you mean?
You got the WNBA.
I got OTA and
college World Series.
Some practice college.
I'm a dab in it. I'm a dab in the WNBA. I did last year. It was pretty good. Those girls play with heart. They play some heart.
College Baseball World Series, man.
Lower the rim a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get on my braids, man. I'm gonna probably dab in a little baseball myself. Get back on my braids. Rajul Butler was a Hornet. Yeah. Oh man, God bless his soul, man. Rajul Butler.
Rajul used to do a lot of camps around here. I remember when he was a Hornet.
Yeah. Rajul Butler, man. He was spot down. He was a shooter, boy.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to him, man. That shocked me, man, when he passed away. I'm like, whoa. That was passed away right now. I was like, damn. Well, again, man, the NBA season is over. And guess what, man? The show is over, man. We had a good show. We had a good NBA season, 2023 NBA season, man. And we hope that the River Sports Podcast entertained you guys this NBA season. We hope we did, man. We tried to bring you guys the best coverage possible right here on the River Sports Podcast, man. As my famous saying is, that's our show for today. As always, man, we want to thank you guys for watching another episode of Sports to Talk About, man. Please remember to give it a thumbs up. And newcomers, hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications. Shout out to Rockstar Rock. He's in the live chat right now, man. Got a little technical difficulties, man, but shout out to Rockstar Rock. Shout out to the live chat, Drew to the Game, Philly G, Miss Jones. She made it late, but she is here. Shout out to them, man. But I'm going to turn it over to my main man, 504. It's always good to see you, baby. My man right there, man. It's always good to see you, man.
Hey, thank you for having me, man.
No
I
doubt.
hit you up that I can make the show.
Yes,
2
sir.
seconds later, bam, invite.
It's always
Like
there,
my
baby.
dog. Felt the
That's my
love
man.
for that invite today.
No doubt, baby. No doubt. We appreciate you being on the show, GC. You are a diamond in the rough, brother. You are a
Hey,
diamond
man.
in the rough.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Like
yes, sir.
a baby in the trash.
No, Lord.
Hey,
You got
bro,
that
what I
reference.
do, man?
He got that reference.
Oh, man. Philly G said back to the Phillies. We spanked them already. Don't worry about them. Before we go, man, I got for the first time, man, we got a question for Wall Street. And I had to reword this thing. Let me pull it up because I had to reword this because I was like, good Lord. But it is to, where'd it go? Hold on, Street. All right, here we go, man. Dre from Riverside, California. He said, much love to y'all bros from Cali. Love the show. My question is to my Cowboys bro, Wall Street. Do you think McCarthy play calling will get us top 5 offense in the league?
That's a great question. That's a great question, my brother out from Cali. I'm gonna make a trip out to Cali this summer too, hopefully.
Okay.
That's a tough question, man. I would say we can be top 5. I think we can get to top 5 in passing, but I'm not sure about the rushing. I'm not sure about the rushing, you know. I just don't think we can get there in rushing. I don't think we have that bell cow back. Man, but if we can get in the top 5 offensively, we Super Bowl bound. Because with that defense, oh my God. Yo.
Can't even know. Can't give him no space to talk.
Can't give him none, Kenny G.
Like, please. Next question, please.
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Great question.
Jesus Christ.
We upgraded, Gallup coming off his knee surgery. He's gonna be a year behind that knee surgery. I look at him being a 1,000-yard receiver. We already know what CeeDee Lamb gonna do. You know what I mean? My only question is the young tight ends that we brought in. That's my only really question. Well, you always know I question Dak too. I always question.
Yeah,
Dak.
boy, you gotta question that thing.
But I think with McCarthy being a nice rhythm play caller, have called plays for a Hall of Fame quarterback, has called plays in a Super Bowl winning capacity. I like my chances with McCarthy back there way better than I like Kellen Moore back there.
Dude's wild.
I know he beat us in the Super Bowl, Street. The
Yeah,
only problem is he wasn't wearing a star. That star increases your chances of winning playoff games by 75%, okay?
I was going to say 80.
So,
I disagree.
I just want you to know, Street.
Yo,
If my
he
pillow
said
wasn't
80,
reach,
bro.
I'd have went to sleep on you just now.
Hey, like I said, we might not be there.
Hit that J, then hit that J on the track on him.
We won't be top 10.
Yeah.
Definitely see us top 5. I can definitely see us top 10. We will definitely be top 10 offensively
Okay.
this year. Yeah.
Well, shout out to Dre in Riverside, California, man, over there on the West Coast watching us. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love that you sent in the email.
Yeah. Because don't act like Dak ain't never been top 5 in offense because he has.
Yeah.
We've had a prolific
It
offense.
feels like it was ancient
It's
now.
like their
It ain't
rookie.
been
It's like
recent.
him and Zeke's rookie year. Stop.
No,
But
Yeah,
26
like-
2016?
this is after his rookie year. He's done this. This was a couple years ago. The year before he got out, broke his ankle. He was prolific.
When?
We'll be there again. Mark my word, host.
I feel you, bro. Sky's the limit, man. Hey,
I would tell you to write that down, but
Right there.
knowing Wall Street, he gonna say that 7,000 times before the season starts. We'll hear it again.
Wall Street,
Look at that. Look at the Cowboys start reaching all the way out to the California, host.
you just made the list. Yeah,
The
California.
Cowboys got like what? 5 rings?
They got 5 of
Got
them
5? The
Three of them
Saints,
was-
1 ring look better than all 5.
things.
Hey,
Huh?
what did he say?
No. I said the Saints 1 ring look better than all 5 of y'all rings.
Oh, come on.
Boy, the Cowboys, boy, yeah. Boy, y'all get it, boy. But shout out to Dre. Shout out to Dre over on the west side, man. Appreciate your question. And anybody else got
Dre
any more
pick a new
questions
team.
out there?
That's a smart man way out there, Cali.
No. You got like California got like what 3 teams out there, and you pick the Dallas.
One of them's in Vegas now.
We have a
They
huge
still got what?
They still have 3. They got the Rams, Chargers, and 49ers.
49ers. That's the one.
all season. Our early season will be in Cali anyway. That's why we got so many Cali fans. Dallas do their season out there before the season starts.
Oh, okay. He's in Riverside.
training camp and
Wherever
stuff.
that's
Yep, that's
at.
training. Word was slipping me, but yeah, that's what we do our training camp out in Cali.
Okay. So Dre, man, again, man, anybody got any questions for anybody on the podcast panel, man? All you have to do, like Dre did, man, go to realsports.com, man, and put it in. He put that question in. Appreciate him, man, and showing that love from the West Coast, man. We appreciate it, man.
No doubt.
No doubt, man. All right, man. So we the podcast, man. We want you to come on back this Saturday. Of course, man. We got more NBA, and so we're gonna go NFL heavy for a while now. But we're gonna got some NFL news. But on this Saturday show, man, we got something special, as we will have a champion versus champion trivia showdown. As the Real Sports NBA Trivia Champion Deuce. He's putting his championship on the line against the Real Sports NFL Trivia Champion Q-Dog. Champion versus champion. This is a winner-take-all title for title match between Q and Deuce, man. So we want you guys to come on out Saturday, the Real Sports Talk Show at 1:30, 1:45-ish. Got a basketball game, so about 1:45-ish, y'all. About 1:45-ish. 1:30, we'll meet up. And then 1:45-ish, man, we probably get this thing popping for you guys, man. And watch us do what we love, and that is talk sports. So we're going to get on up out of here, man. We're going to get up out of here. San Antonio, baby. #1 pick. Streets.
Peace, people.
Yes, sir. The champ, Deuce. My man, 504. 504 is in the building. That's my man right
What
there.
it is.
Flies man in the land. Yes, sir. And Mr.
Hey.
President.
For all the Philly and Boston fans, bro, I got some tissue for you, man. Wipe your tears, man. Wipe your tears. It'll be all right. It'll be okay.
I mean, that boy put out smelling salt out of tissue. Smelling salt and out of tissue, man. All right, man, again, we see you guys Saturday, man, at 1:30 Eastern time right here on the Real Sports Podcast. Title for title. Champion versus champion. Right here on the Real Sports Podcast. Be safe. Stay safe. We out.